The first factor is x minus 2. We draw an x with a bar and we leave it unshaded. Minus 2. We shade. Yeah? And on this side we have x minus 1. Right? Now all we do is multiply them. This x is going right there, yes? Except it's stretching that length. Right? Ignore this. Right? So now I have an x squared. How many of them? 1. Now the bar is here, and it's only going this wide. What wins? Negative or positive? Negative wins. Bar that wide. Negative wins. This, colored in, but it's stretched how far? Come on. It won't stretch. It won't stretch the way I want it to because, it stinks. But anyway, that stretches this far. What wins? Negative or positive? Negative. And then I've got that little bar, that little box, and that little box wide, and 2 negatives make a positive. Now all I got to do is count. There's an x squared, one of them. There's 3 negative x's, and there's 2 positives. Done. And that is the last time I will make you draw anything. I will use the drawing again, but the last time I'll make you draw it. These are slightly more difficult. What is that 2x? It's a coefficient, yes? Which means what does it do to the brackets? Starts with a D, ends with an E, has istribut in the middle of it. It distributes. So now, because we just finished our exponent unit, we know that numbers go with numbers, don't they? So what is 2 times 4? 8. And what is x times x? X squared. Minus, what's 2 times 3? 6. What's x times x squared? X cubed. Now, in a perfect world, would we write this like this? No, because we want the biggest exponent first, right? Am I happy if you write it like this? Yes. Because do I care more about the math or care about what it looks like? I care about the math. Everybody cool? All right. This is a double, right? If that negative 3 wasn't there, what would you do with the 2? The 2x? It would distribute. What's 2x times 4x? 8x squared. What's 2x times 5? 2x times 5. 10x. But there is a 3 there. So I also have to do negative 3 times 4. Negative 12x. And I'm going to write it with the other x to remind me to collect my like terms. And what is negative 3 times 5? Negative 15. Then what do? Gather it up. 8x squared plus 0. 8x squared. It's not a trick question. 10 minus 12. Negative 2x. 0 minus 15. Negative 15. Is this the exact same question as B? Yes, it's got different letters, but does the method change? Of course not. What's x times x? What's x times 2y? 2xy. What is negative 2y times x? Negative 2xy. And 2 times 2? Negative 4y squared. Then gather it up. What's 2 take away 2? 0. 0 minus 4? Negative 4y squared. Yeah? Yeah. What's tricky about D? What's weird about D? It's squared. What's the base? X minus 4. So it's x minus 4 times x minus 4. Is this a shortcut situation? Is it? Why? Why can I use the shortcut here? Because the coefficient is 1. X squared. What is negative 4 plus negative 4? Negative 8x. What's negative 4 times negative 4? Positive 16. Oh, barf. E looks difficult. Is it? Not if you know what you're doing. If this negative y wasn't there, what would you do with the 2? You'd distribute it. So somebody tell me what it's going to be. And it can't be Wong. 2y squared. Yay! But there is a negative y there. So I got to distribute that. What is it? Negative y cubed. Is there any other y cubes? No. That's a squared. Any other y cubes? So the negative y cube's got to be on its own. Then what? Plus 4 y squared. Are there any other y squareds? So we better put them together. 4y squared. Then what? Negative y. Are there any other y's? Right there, minus y. Now what do I do? Collect it. Negative y cubed, because there's nothing to add to it. 2 plus 4? 6y squared. Negative 8 minus 1. Negative 9y and 2 plus 0 plus 2. What's weird over here? What's different between D and F? This one's cubed. So how many x minus 3's do I need? 3 of them. How should we approach this? What if I do just those? Can I use the shortcut there? Why? Well, I don't want to talk. I'm with you. Why? Okay, do it. Yeah, you just do twice. This is x squared minus 6x plus 9, right? And then this is now the same as this. The x goes through first. So I'll help you out and erase the 3. What do I do with the x? It's a complicated question, x times x squared. Feel pretty bad asking it. X cubed. Then what? Then what? Great. Now, the x is gone. Now the negative 3 has to go through. What's the first one? Negative 3 x squared. Are there any other x squareds? So you better put them together. What's the next one? Plus 18x. Keep the x's together. What's the last one? Now all I do is gather it up. Anything adding to x cubed? X cubed. What's negative 6 and negative 3? Negative 9x squared. What's 9 plus 18? 27x. And what's 0 minus 27? Done. Everybody good? Now, prove it. Do page 124. That is homework for tonight. It says it's an assignment, but I'm worried about making it an assignment. So I think I'll just leave it as homework. I will slide back up to where you can see the work we just did, even though it should all be already written down on your paper.